It's super easy, super quick. So what I do is I just take a bag of frozen green beans. You can do this with frozen or fresh green beans, that's fine. Just slightly adjusting your roasting time. And so I will do, since this is for a meal prep, what I do is I will cook several bags all at once. And let's see here. Yeah, so I'll cook several bags at once. And what I'll do is I can usually cook 3 to 4 bags on these larger commercial type sized pans. And on this medium sized pan, I will do about 2 to 3 bags of frozen green beans. These are, I think, 12 ounce green beans. And all I'm doing is I'll preheat my oven to a convection. My convection oven will preheat at 350 degrees. You can do this with fine or regular size beans. And cook time varies on how many bags that you're putting on a tray at one time. And so, but I usually cook them about 25 minutes or until I start to see them get slightly crispy at the tips or on the edges of some of the green beans. And once I see that, then that's when I like to pull them, because they're roasted, they're hot throughout. I'm not eating them fresh, so it's not that big a deal in the moment, but it is obviously good to cook them thoroughly. But all I do is I'll put parchment paper down on my pan that doesn't have this vegetable grate on it, and I'll just spread them around. I put a little bit of olive oil on them so they don't get too dry during the baking process. It just makes them look better when they're done, and it's important to have your food look good, especially if it's your meal prep and you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to trim. So I just glaze it on there. Kind of get a good coat. And if you're doing like more bags than what I'm doing here, and there's more layers involved of green beans, so the oil's not quite getting all the way through, that's fine. I'll just put a little extra olive oil on there just to compensate for that. And then all I do is I'll do salt, pepper, and garlic powder to taste. Basically all I'm doing is I'm just coating. Just do a good coat, especially if it's a thick layer of green beans. It's all going to get mixed together in your meal prep when you're separating it out into your containers. So just, even though it's just on the top layer, that's okay. Just make sure you're putting a little bit extra in there so that when it does get dissipated and mixed in together throughout all the green beans later, that you've got enough seasoning. If you don't, not that big a deal, because you can always season it, of course, afterwards to taste. But that's all you're doing, is you're doing this to taste. And then, so I've done salt, I've done pepper, and then I'll coat this, and it'll really it'll change the look of the green beans. It will look like garlic powder's on here. You'll be able to really tell the seasoning's on there. So I do a good coat. That's just how I like it. You'll have to figure out exactly how you like it. But it looks kind of like it got snowed on, just a light snow. And that's all I do on that. And then I'll bake it, like I said, for about 25 minutes. Some people like a lot of pepper, some people like a little. Some people like it right in between. You just got to find out what you like and what you don't. And you don't even have to use these seasonings. You can just use anything that you want. I've actually seasoned these with a paprika type seasoning with paprika as the base. I didn't really like that too much. Paprika kind of has more of like a dryish type flavor to it, and I don't like it on green beans. Now I like it on carrots, roasted carrots. I'll do those another day. I'm not doing those this week. But again, I'm just doing salt, pepper, and garlic powder to taste, to flavor. And then when I put the garlic powder on, I make it look kind of like it got snowed on. So that's all I do on that. I've got my chicken in the oven still from my other video that I just got done filming. And flies are bad around here. And so I'll cover this up with a rag just to keep the flies off. If you have a problem with flies, like we do, because we have kids and they let the doors stay open too long, and you just can't get rid of all the flies no matter what you do. So I'll cover it and to keep it clean before and after I cook it. Other than that, again, just a quick refresher: frozen green beans, preheat the oven to 350. Put them on the pan, spread them out, olive oil, drizzle it on top. Don't go too crazy with that. Salt, pepper, garlic powder. Bake it at 350 for 25 minutes. Pull it out and enjoy. And I should say, bake it for 25 minutes or until the tips and kind of the edges of the green beans start to get a little bit crispy looking, a little, not burnt, but golden brown, or just, you know, to taste, to texture, I should say. That's how I like to do it, but typically 25 minutes is good enough in a convection baking oven. Might be longer if you do a regular bake. So if you like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comment section that you liked it, so I can keep more content like this coming, and might even make me try some new things on in our meal preps. Get stuck in this habit of doing things the same way. But yeah, just drop a comment in the comment section if you like the video. And I guess if you don't like the video, you're welcome to do that too. Drop a comment section. Any constructive criticism would be fine. No nasty comments, preferably. But nonetheless, if you have questions about that or something else, I am no professional by any means when it comes to cooking. But when I find a good recipe and it's easy and it's delicious, you know, that's a win for me. And I don't mind telling people about that. So, like I said, drop a comment in the comment section, like and subscribe, and until next time, y'all have a great day. Take care. All right, everybody. My green beans are done. Oven just beeped. Pull them out and check them out. That's pretty much what you want right there. Since these are the bigger green beans, they don't brown quite as much. If you can see it a little bit right there on the tip of that one, just kind of slightly browning, crisping a little bit. Grab my pan. Holders. Where are they? That's weird. That's that right there. There's the other pan. And they look good, they're steaming. Check it out. Alright, cover those up. Meal prep them in a little bit. I might show you all a little bit about what I do in my meal prep. Until next time, have a great day.